Coaching and Change with Batchelor. What is a coach? When we consider what coaches are, many of us will put our minds in the sporting set. We will consider what it means to be a sporting coach. We consider it the strategist, the person that plans the best attacks, the makes, the moves, the actual way a team operates together. That strategist that works to enable a team to get its best results, its highest scores, its most successful run. For other people, a coach is somebody they think of in terms of a counsellor or a therapist. Someone they turn to talk to about what's going on. They seek help from them. They look to them for assistance, a shoulder to cry on, maybe somebody to unburden their problems on, somebody that they can tell them the way it is and usually seek advice from them. Maybe that's the person that they see as being the individual that can help them out at times of need. For some people, they might see a coach as an expert in the field, whatever that field may be. Typically, it would be an artisan or a contractor, tradesperson, somebody with a specialist skill or knowledge. The computer technician, the person who knows how to do that computer programming, the person that understands what goes into what piece of equipment in a specific area, a site, an individual who can actually be able to understand what's going on. The coach is the person who shares that knowledge, that expertise, that insight with others. However, a coach can be any mixture of these three things, but it doesn't have to be. A coach can be even more than this, beyond this. It's very, very difficult to define what a coach is, because for many people, they see a coach as something different to them. Their expectations of what a coach can do for them is different from maybe what other people think a coach could do for them. So it's possibly any of these types of people, plus more, but maybe only part of these people that people seek out for when they seek a coach. However, we do need to consider what is a common definition of a coach. Here at Capillary, we define a coach as being an individual who can successfully enable you to realize your personal potential through engaged conversation, challenge, and exploration on a personal and or professional level. That's the definition we use here. We want you to realize that the individual who is the coach will sometimes ask you challenging questions. They will be personable and they will have a conversation with you, but you may be required to dig deep and explore things that you didn't expect to. You may be confronted by questions about the way you act or undertake things that you're not prepared for. Typically, a coach is somebody who enables you to reach your potential. And that's really the underlying foundation of what we do here. We want you to reach your potential. And sometimes the best way to get to that is through a coaching engagement. When we undertake coaching, because of our anchor in change, we use a very change-focused model to take you through that coaching experience. It's cyclical. It runs through the analysis, change, deliver, review period, as shown on screen here. This is a respectful reflection of coaching as a journey to individuals to discover change and develop those changes as opportunities for themselves. And once they've successfully enabled one change to come into being, to be willing to review it and explore where their life currently is and identify other potential changes that might make things better for them. It's not about a linear line that ends. Human potential doesn't finish at an end point. human potential is a continually growing opportunity, and coaching is seen as some way of going there. It also requires individual commitment and agreement along the way to undertake activities and change things about yourself. But this can be done in a supportive way through a coach for change. If you're interested in becoming a coach for change, we offer a workshop this fall season in the Toronto area. The workshop is run over 2 one-half-day sessions. The first half-day session is on September the 24th and the second is on November the 26th. These are both Saturdays to enable you to do this outside the normal working week. The first session will actually enable you to learn the skills, techniques and typical activities involved in a coaching intervention. And the second phase will actually look at reviewing some coaching experiences you'll be expected to undertake in the gap between the two sessions and identify what was successful and not so successful during that time. If you're interested in undertaking this coaching workshop, you can register for it online, as with all our other learning events, at www.capillarylearning.com, or just contact us via email at info@capillarylearning.com.